You ever look in the mirror and think, is elegance still for me? Maybe you feel like fashion has moved on, like it's all crop tops and trends that don't speak to who you are anymore. I've been there. And if you've ever felt invisible when you walk into a room, or like your wardrobe just doesn't reflect the vibrant, confident woman you truly are, then I want you to lean in. Because today, I'm going to share something with you that might just change how you see yourself when you get dressed in the morning. These are 7 timeless style secrets that will help you look effortlessly elegant, no matter your age, your budget, or your body type. And no, we're not talking about chasing youth. This is about honoring who you are now and showing up as the most polished, powerful version of yourself. By the time we're done, I want you to look in that mirror and think, there she is. And just wait until we get to number 5. That one? It changed everything for me. Let's get started. 1. The third element. The key to effortless elegance. Let's talk about something incredibly simple, but surprisingly powerful. The third element. You might not recognize the term right away, but I promise you've felt its absence. It's that moment when you're dressed, maybe in a pair of jeans and a nice top, but something's just flat. You look in the mirror and think, it's fine, but it doesn't excite you. That's where the third element comes in. The third element is that one extra piece that brings an outfit to life. It's what takes you from just dressed to intentionally styled. Think of it as the finishing touch, the detail that makes your outfit feel complete. What exactly is it? It could be a tailored blazer, a long cardigan, a silk scarf, a bold necklace, or even a wide belt. It doesn't need to be extravagant. In fact, the best third elements are often understated but thoughtful. They say, I see myself. I take pride in how I present myself. Let me give you an example. I remember heading out to meet a friend for brunch. I had on a crisp white blouse and dark denim. Classic, simple, and clean. But right before I left, I threw on a camel-colored blazer. Just that one move completely transformed my look. When I walked in, my friend didn't comment on my blouse or jeans. She said, "You always look so polished." That blazer? That was my third element. And here's why it matters even more after 50. At this stage in life, we don't want to chase trends. We want timeless, confident style. We want to feel pulled together without overdoing it. That's exactly what the third element does. It elevates your look while still letting your personality shine through. Best of all, it doesn't have to be expensive. Some of my favorite pieces have come from thrift stores or clearance racks. Look for well-made items that flatter your shape and feel good on your body. Pay attention to fit, fabric, and color. Those are the things that give your third element staying power. If you're building your wardrobe and wondering where to start, here are 3 staples I always recommend. First, a neutral-toned blazer that fits beautifully at the shoulders. Second, a lightweight scarf with a subtle pattern or rich color. And third, a go-to necklace. Nothing too chunky, just enough to catch the eye. So the next time you're standing in your closet and something feels missing, ask yourself this. What's my third element today? That one piece can make the difference between feeling meh and feeling absolutely marvelous. All right, now that you know how to pull your outfit together like a pro, get ready, because the next tip is something you already own, and it has way more style power than you think. Let's move on. 2. Nude shoes. The silent style secret for longer legs. Let's talk about shoes. Not just any shoes, but one of the most powerful, subtle tricks in the entire world of fashion, nude shoes. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Nude shoes? Really? Aren't they just boring? Oh no, my friend. When chosen well, nude shoes are anything but boring. In fact, they are one of the easiest, most affordable ways to instantly elevate your look. And here's the real magic. They make your legs look longer and leaner, no matter your height or body type. Here's why it works. Nude shoes, when matched closely to your skin tone, create a seamless visual line. There's no color interruption between your legs and your feet, which means the eye just keeps going. That continuous line creates the illusion of height, balance, and elegance, without you doing anything extra. I remember the first time I tried on a pair of nude pumps. I was wearing a knee-length navy dress, and when I slipped on those shoes, it was like someone had lengthened my legs by 2 inches. I didn't suddenly become taller, but I felt taller. More put together. And that feeling? It changes how you walk into a room. And the best part? Nude shoes are unbelievably versatile. You can wear them with almost anything. Dresses, skirts, trousers, jeans. They pair well with every color and every season. Whether it's a pair of sleek flats, low-block heels, or classic pumps, they just work. Now, let's talk about fit and tone. When I say nude, I don't mean one shade. Your nude should match your skin tone as closely as possible. That might be a soft blush tone, a warm caramel, or a deeper mocha. If it disappears against your leg, perfect. That's the goal. And trust me, brands are finally getting better about offering nude shades for all skin tones. If you're not a fan of high heels, that's totally fine. Go for a comfortable flat with a pointed toe. It still gives you that elongated effect without compromising comfort. And if you can't find the perfect shade off the shelf, look into brands that offer customizable tones or try inserts and hosiery that match your skin tone to enhance the illusion. Now, I'll give you one golden tip. Invest in quality. Since nude shoes are neutral, you'll wear them often, maybe even more than your black ones. So choose a well-made pair that won't wear down quickly, something comfortable enough to live in and stylish enough to dress up or down. Once you start wearing nude shoes intentionally, you'll wonder why you didn't try them sooner. They don't scream for attention, but they make people look twice. All right, we've just added a secret weapon to your wardrobe. But don't go anywhere, because up next is a trick that will change the way you see your body in the mirror. And it's not about size or shape, it's about balance. Let's talk about proportions. 3. The rule of thirds. How to dress your body with balance and beauty. Let's talk about something that doesn't cost a dime, but completely transforms how your clothes fit and feel. Proportion. Specifically, the rule of thirds. Now, if you've ever stood in front of a mirror and thought, something's off, but couldn't figure out why, it's probably because of proportion. And no, it's not about weight, size, or shape. It's about how your clothing breaks up your body visually. Here's the idea. Most people, without even realizing it, dress in halves. A long tunic over leggings, a top and pants that meet right at the waist. It cuts the body in half, and that can make anyone look shorter, boxier, and a little off balance. But when you apply the rule of thirds, something clicks. The body looks taller, more graceful, more put together. So how does it work? Imagine your body divided vertically into 3 equal parts. Instead of cutting your outfit into 50-50, try aiming for a 1/3 top and 2/3 bottom, or vice versa. For example, high-waisted trousers paired with a shorter blouse that ends just above the hips creates a beautifully elongated line. Or flip it. Wear a long, flowy tunic over slim pants and keep the top portion as 2/3. The trick is in avoiding the hard middle break. Let me tell you, I used to avoid cropped jackets like the plague. I thought they made me look wider. But once I paired a cropped jacket with a high-rise skirt, everything fell into place. Suddenly, I wasn't just dressed, I looked styled. And here's where it gets even better. This rule works for every body type. Tall, petite, curvy, straight. It doesn't matter. It's not about hiding your shape. It's about celebrating your natural proportions and enhancing flow. When your outfit respects the architecture of your body, people notice. They don't always know what they're seeing, but they feel it. It's harmony. Want a simple way to start? Take a few full-body photos of yourself in different outfits. Don't pose, just stand naturally. Then look at how your clothes break up your silhouette. Are they cutting you in half? Do you look balanced? After a while, you'll start to develop an instinct for what works and what doesn't. You can also play with skirt and dress lengths. As a general rule, hemlines that hit at the slimmest part of your leg, usually just below the knee or at the ankle, tend to be the most flattering. Again, it's all about guiding the eye to where you want it to go. And here's a little secret. Stylists use this rule all the time. That's why even the simplest outfits on magazine covers look so intentional. It's not about the clothes being expensive, it's about how they're composed. So next time you're getting dressed, don't just ask, "Do these colors go together?" Ask, "Do these proportions feel right?" That little shift in thinking can change everything. Coming up next, we're reaching for something that's probably tucked away in a drawer somewhere. Maybe forgotten, maybe underestimated. But when you learn how to use it right, it becomes your most versatile accessory. Let's talk about the magic of scarves. 4. Scarves, the most underrated accessory in your closet. Let's open that drawer. You know the one. Somewhere in there's a scarf you bought years ago. Maybe on a whim. Maybe as a gift. And if you're like most women I've talked to, it's probably been sitting there, untouched, waiting for its moment. Well, this is that moment. Scarves are one of the most underrated accessories in fashion, especially for women over 50. Why? Because they're elegant, timeless, incredibly versatile, and they speak volumes without saying a word. Think about it. You can be wearing the simplest outfit, let's say a plain white blouse and dark pants, and then you add a silk scarf around your neck. Instantly, you look sophisticated, worldly, complete. It's like putting punctuation at the end of a sentence. That small detail turns your look into a statement. But scarves aren't just about neckwear. You can tie one loosely around your shoulders for an elegant shawl effect. You can wear it as a headband on a breezy day. Wrap it around the handle of your handbag to add color and texture. You can even wear it as a belt or wrist accent. The options are endless, and the best part is, they never go out of style. I remember my first real scarf. I found it at a flea market in Santa Fe. Soft silk, hand-stitched edges, this delicate floral pattern in warm tones. It cost me $12. I've worn it for over 10 years. And every time I put it on, someone stops me and says, "That's beautiful, where did you get it?" There's just something about scarves. They carry stories, and people feel that. If you're not sure how to style one, start simple. Try the classic French knot. Fold it into a triangle, then gently wrap and tie it around your neck. Or just drape it loosely and let it hang. No tying required. And if silk feels too formal, try lightweight cotton or linen scarves for a more relaxed vibe. Now let's talk patterns and color. Go for timeless designs, florals, stripes, polka dots, paisleys. You want pieces that can outlast trends. And when in doubt, stick to tones that complement your skin. Warm reds, soft blues, creamy neutrals. A scarf should enhance you, not overpower you. And here's a little fashion truth. Scarves are the great equalizer. Whether you're wearing designer labels or thrifted basics, a beautiful scarf has the power to elevate your entire outfit. It says, "I know who I am. I dress with intention." If you've got scarves hiding in your closet, pull them out. Try them on. Play with them in front of the mirror. And if you don't have one yet, Go on a little treasure hunt. Look at thrift stores, local artisans, travel markets. Scarves don't have to be expensive to be exquisite. Coming up next is something you might have mixed feelings about. We're talking denim. Yes, jeans. And I promise, when worn right, they can be just as elegant and age-appropriate as anything else in your wardrobe. Let's break that myth wide open in the next section. 5. The right jeans, reclaiming denim after 50. Let's talk about something that gets a bad rap after a certain age. Jeans. Somewhere along the way, we were told that once you hit 50, denim becomes too young, too casual, or just not flattering anymore. And let me be clear, that is absolute nonsense. You can absolutely wear jeans after 50. The secret isn't if you wear them, it's how you wear them. The right jeans can be one of the most flattering, versatile, and empowering pieces in your entire wardrobe. And no, you don't have to squeeze into anything uncomfortable or overly trendy to make it work. Here's the first tip. Skip the skinny jeans. Unless you truly love them and feel great in them, they're not your best friend. Instead, look for straight leg or slightly boot-cut styles. These cuts help balance the body, lengthen the leg line, and offer room to move without losing structure. They're timeless, and they work on every body type. Second, go for a high-rise fit. High-waisted jeans offer more support in the midsection, define your waist, and avoid that uncomfortable muffin top feeling. They also help you achieve better proportion, which we talked about earlier. Now let's talk color. Stay away from overly distressed or faded denim. That kind of look can read sloppy or overly casual, especially in more polished settings. Instead, dark wash denim is your best friend. It's slimming, it's versatile, and it transitions easily from day to night. Pair it with a structured blouse, and you've got an elegant brunch look. Swap in a blazer or scarf, and you're ready for a dinner date. Let me share a quick story. I once worked with a woman in her late 60s. Retired, confident, sharp. She told me she hadn't worn jeans in over a decade because she felt they were too young. We did one simple thing. We found her a pair of high-rise dark jeans with a clean front, no rips, no fading. She paired it with a tucked-in silk blouse and low nude heels. When she looked in the mirror, she didn't say anything right away. She just smiled. Later, she told me, "I feel like myself again, but better." That's the power of finding the right jeans. Now, a few more tips to keep in mind. Avoid heavy whiskering or flashy embellishments. Clean and simple is more elevated. Make sure the hem hits at the right place, just above your ankle for flats, or grazing the top of your shoe for boots or heels. Stretch is your friend, but not too much. Look for denim with about 1 to 2% elastane. It'll move with you, but still hold shape. And don't be afraid to try on multiple brands or sizes. Jeans are personal. It's not about the number on the tag, it's about the fit on your body. So if you've written off denim, I challenge you, revisit it, reclaim it. Because when you find the right pair of jeans, it's not just about fashion, it's about confidence, comfort, and feeling like your true self again. All right, now that we've nailed one of the hardest pieces to get right, let's bring it all together with a simple trick that changes how you look in every outfit. And it doesn't require buying a thing. Ready to unlock the secret of monochrome style? Let's go. 6. Monochrome, the easiest way to look taller and more elegant. Let's move on to one of the simplest styling secrets out there, one that stylists swear by, and yet so many women overlook: monochrome dressing. Now don't let the word monochrome scare you. We're not talking about head-to-toe black, unless that's your thing. Monochrome simply means dressing in a single color or varying shades of the same color from top to bottom. And let me tell you, it's pure magic. Why? Because wearing one color creates a continuous vertical line. There are no harsh breaks between top and bottom, so the eye naturally moves smoothly from head to toe. The result? You instantly look taller, slimmer, and more put together, without even trying. I once styled a woman in her 70s who was under 5 feet tall. She always felt like clothes swallowed her, especially when wearing patterns or separates with clashing colors. We tried a soft, taupe monochrome look. Light camel trousers, a matching top, and a beige cardigan. The effect? Stunning. She didn't just look taller, she looked confident. She stood differently. Because that's what monochrome does. It gives you quiet power. Here's the beautiful part. You probably already have everything you need in your closet. No shopping spree required. Just look for pieces in the same family. Maybe all navy, all cream, all olive green. They don't have to be identical shades, just close enough to feel cohesive. And if you're thinking, won't that be boring? Not at all. This is where you play with texture and accessories. Combine linen with cotton, or pair a silky blouse with structured trousers. Add a scarf in a subtle print, or a statement necklace to break things up just enough. Let's take an example. An all-gray outfit might sound dull on paper. But picture this. A charcoal gray sweater, dove gray slacks, silver earrings, and soft gray suede flats. Suddenly it's chic, intentional, modern. That's the power of thoughtful monochrome. Another tip? Stick to neutral tones. They're timeless and easy to mix. Think beige, ivory, navy, soft browns, muted greens. These colors never go out of style, and they flatter a wide range of skin tones. And when you're ready to spice things up, add one pop of color with a handbag, a pair of earrings, or your lipstick. A monochrome outfit becomes the perfect canvas for just a hint of flair. The best part? Monochrome works for every occasion. Whether you're going to a lunch with friends, heading to the office, or attending a casual gathering, this styling trick fits the mood and always makes you look polished. So the next time you're getting dressed and don't know what to wear, try this. Pick one color and build from there. Keep it simple, keep it soft, and watch how it transforms your silhouette and your mood. Now, we're almost at the finish line, and our last tip is the cherry on top. It's not about clothes, it's about the one thing that ties it all together and brings your whole look to life. Makeup. But not just any makeup. Makeup for grown, confident women who know their worth. Let's finish strong. 7. Makeup. The final touch that brings it all together. Let's bring it home with something that doesn't hang in your closet, but still plays a huge role in how you show up every day. Makeup. Now, let me be clear. This isn't about trying to look younger. It's not about chasing some unrealistic standard of beauty. It's about using makeup in a way that helps you feel radiant, confident, and completely yourself. Because after 50, your makeup routine should evolve, just like you have. It should serve you, not the other way around. So here's the golden rule. Less is more. You're not covering up, you're enhancing. And when you shift your mindset from anti-aging to pro-beauty, the whole experience of getting ready becomes joyful instead of stressful. Let's start with the base. A light, hydrating foundation or tinted moisturizer goes a long way. You don't want something that settles into fine lines or feels heavy. Look for formulas with a natural skin-like finish. If your skin is well moisturized, that foundation will glide on and look like you, only a bit more even and refreshed. Next, blush. Never underestimate the power of a little color on the cheeks. As we age, we lose some of that natural rosiness, but a soft peach or rose-toned blush on the apples of your cheeks can instantly make you look more awake and vibrant. Eyes? Keep it simple. Neutral tones, soft browns, warm taupes, maybe a bit of shimmer on the lids, are universally flattering. You don't need bold colors to make your eyes pop. A touch of brown eyeliner close to the lash line, and a coat of mascara to open the eyes, and you're set. And then, lipstick. Ah, the finishing touch. Whether you love a soft pink, a confident berry, or a bold red, choose a shade that lights up your face and makes you smile when you see yourself in the mirror. Creamy, hydrating formulas are your best friend. They add life without drying or cracking. Now here's something women often forget. Skincare is the real foundation. You can't fake glow. When your skin is well cared for, hydrated, protected from the sun, gently exfoliated, every bit of makeup you apply will sit better, last longer, and look more natural. I want to tell you something personal. I used to think that wearing makeup at my age was just extra, like I didn't need to try anymore. But I slowly realized it's not about trying, it's about choosing. Choosing to take a few minutes for yourself. Choosing to feel vibrant. Choosing to show the world that you still care and that you still shine. So even if it's just a swipe of mascara and a hint of blush, that 5 minutes you give to yourself in the morning, it's a quiet act of self-respect. It says, I'm still here, I still matter, and I deserve to feel beautiful. And that, my friend, is the final touch. Now that we've walked through these 7 elegant, empowering style secrets, I hope you see yourself differently. I hope you realize that elegance isn't about labels, trends, or price tags. It's about confidence. It's about intention. And most of all, it's about you. In the next video, we're going to dive into how to build a capsule wardrobe after 50, how to simplify your closet, find your signature pieces, and get dressed with ease every single day. But for now, tell me in the comments, which of these tips are you excited to try first? And if this video made you feel even 1% more confident, do me a favor, share it with another amazing woman in your life. We rise by lifting each other. Until next time, take care of yourself, dress with joy, and remember, true elegance comes from within.